Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News. And I'm very pleased to have with me today, Carrie Richardson of Fox and Crow Group. Carrie, thank you for joining me.
Oh, thanks for inviting me.
So we're here live at the Channel Partners and MSP Summit. We're going to be talking about what you guys are offering this community of people. But first, what is Fox and Crow Group?
So Fox and Crow is the literal and figurative marriage of a MSP founder and a lead generation agency that sold for and through MSPs.
So you guys create leads for MSPs?
My original business was Managed Sales Pros. I sold that in 2021, and we were an outsourced SDR agency that worked with vendors that were trying to secure new MSP partners, and we worked with MSPs that were looking for new monthly recurring revenue contracts. I sold that business in 2021, and my now husband, and we met at an Informa event in 2017, by the way.
As people do.
Thank you, Chris Blackman. And we decided to solve the problems that we had both experienced in our businesses. Mine was working with vendors that came to me with lists that were 40 to 50% junk.
Wow.
Non-MSPs, non-VARs. I don't know, it's like sometimes fitness trainers. I don't know how that stuff got into their lists, but the larger the vendor, the worse the database. So at Managed Sales Pros, we started curating our own database. And over 12 years, you can imagine how much data we collected, over 5 million plus phone calls. We decided to take that and create a platform that we now call Instinct. That is an MSP decision intelligence platform. And it will help any vendor that sells to MSPs identify the right partner, segmenting by any variable they can imagine. And it's always up to date. It updates itself every month with brand new information, and it solves the junky data problem.
Now, Carrie, you told me that you have a product, a new thing that you want to talk to everyone about.
That's right. Instinct is our new data platform. And if somebody is going to use Instinct, they can use it in multiple ways. One, they can use it for partner acquisition. If they would like to contact every MSP in North America, regardless of size or product offering, they can do that. But if they have a specific TCP that they know works best for them, or they have a competitive knockout campaign that they'd like to run against another competitor, they can segment that data down to size, geography, and we've got a few things built in there that I don't believe anyone else has. There's a proprietary thing that we call the marketing maturity level. So based on an algorithm that we've created, we can tell you how mature somebody's sales and marketing approach is. So if you want to identify a partner in a specific territory, but you only want to talk to partners that you know are going to be able to take your product to market and deploy to all endpoints, you can segment by how well they sell in market. You can also segment by the healthiest territories. You can eliminate high poverty territories so that you can identify the partners that are charging the most, and you know which ones can support an additional, call it $10 per seat added from your product.
And this is your core message to the MSP and channel partner this week.
Well, let's say you got 100 badge scans, and let's say 50 of them use a fake email. We solve that problem. Give us that list. We will give you back the cleanest data that you have ever seen, and we'll tell you who's worth executive account-based management follow-up, who should you pursue at all costs, all the way down to who should you not import into your database at all.
Now, it almost sounds like a CRM.
So we do have a CRM. However, we use the CRM for managing the information. You would use your own CRM and decide what you wanted to port over. So you don't have to bring in 110,000 technology reseller partners. You would only bring the segment that you wanted to manage within your own platform into your Salesforce, your HubSpot. We use a product called Membrane. We love it. We're resellers, but not everyone appreciates the Membrane process as much as we do here at Fox and Crow.
So it sounds like what this does is it cuts through the fog and it gives you, you're focusing not spending a lot of time on dead emails, wrong regions, and so on.
Well, it will do that. But I would say for the cost of sponsoring one channel-focused IT event, you could have the list of every MSP in North America and segment that list down to only the partners that are perfect fit for your TCP.
Well, Carrie, I really want to thank you for joining me today. This is very interesting. Where can we learn more about Fox and Crow Group?
You can go to foxcrowgroup.com. If you want to learn about Instinct, go to /instinct. And you'll find us. We're wandering around.
You're around. You're working the MSP Summit downstairs right now.
Correct.
And then later on, you'll be hanging out here on the channel partner level.
That's right. We'll be on the floor looking for snacks.
Looking for snacks.
There are always great snacks
And
here.
people should find you if they're looking for leads, it
Yes.
looks like, and an efficient way to talk to customers.
Correct.
All right, Carrie, thank you very much indeed for joining me today.
Thank you, Doug.